I'm back with my Disney rewatch number 6, and this time I had Bambi, which was released in 1942. I gotta start off though, did anyone else besides me think that Bambi was a girl? I was convinced that this was about a girl deer. And then when it opens up and they're like, the great prince, or the new prince is born, or whatever they say, I was like, wait, Bambi's a boy? And while we're on that topic, I thought Flower was a girl as well. Like this whole time, I knew the skunk's name was Flower. I remember that part. But I thought that Flower was a girl. I thought that was the whole point. And can we give it up to the best character in this movie? Thumper was hilarious. He had me cracking up, and his laugh was just so infectious. I just want to see more of Thumper. And this movie just had me feeling like a conservationist. I just hate that man has to come through and have his hunting spree on these animals. I love just watching the animals do their thing in the forest and in nature. And I was watching it going, why? I'm tired of people hunting. And I realized I'm just becoming more and more of a conservationist when I watch this. And I didn't know that this scene was coming. I remembered that Bambi's mom does die. It's beginning to start that trend of parents are not living through the whole movie, or maybe they're not even in the picture to begin with. It was still really sad to see. And when Bambi was yelling mother, back when they got to the what was it, the thicket or whatever it's called, just so sad, and just really crazy to how you feel for these characters who are just animated animals. You know, it's wild. But I really enjoyed how the seasons kind of progressed through the forest, and you got to see the characters interact with each one. The ice skating scene with Thumper and Bambi was just too good. But was anybody else kind of let down when the characters aged up and they became, like, I guess, teenage versions of themselves? I wanted the movie to stay with them as just kids. Like, the kid version of Bambi and Thumper and Flower, I really enjoyed. And once they kind of grew up, I was like, okay, I guess okay, they have love interests now. Oh, spring fever's hitting. But I really enjoyed the little kid version of it. I wish that the movie could have just stayed in that time. I forgot all about the climax of this movie. Man trying to hunt them, sending the dogs after them, and that fire breaks out. It was intense, and I felt for those characters as they were running around and trying to save each other. And again, I feel like I'm becoming a conservationist because I was like, why are they destroying this forest where all these animals live? Like, let them live in peace. Why do we have to hunt these animals? Like, just go become a vegetarian so that Bambi and his friends can just live in the forest by themselves peacefully. I don't remember many of the songs in the movies, but I do remember the Little April Shower song. So that would have to be my pick from the best song from the movie. And I'm wondering when the songs from these Disney movies start to like be the big part of it, you know? Like right now with kind of Dumbo and Pinocchio and with now Bambi, it feels like the songs are sort of like an afterthought, like they haven't really put that much thought in. But I mean, from what I remember, there's big hits coming. We got Cinderella, and there's Lion King coming, and Little Mermaid, and I'm wondering when that kind of starts. And overall, I really enjoyed Bambi. I thought it was a solid movie that was great characters, great story, great plot, and a great ending. Like I said, the climax was great. I really enjoyed it. So I'm giving this guy a 7.5 out of 10. And it looks like up next is Saludos Amigos, which I've seen Three Caballeros. I didn't even know this movie existed, so I'm actually kind of interested to watch this movie because the Three Caballeros, that was what me and my brothers loved watching as we grew up. I don't know this movie. I love that I see Goofy in the cover, so I'm super excited to watch this on my Disney rewatch.